Hello friends, thanks for watching. Today I want to talk to you about Jupiter retrograde in Taurus, trining Mercury in Virgo, and this is happening on September 4th. And I was just looking up all of the transits as I was doing my new moon in Virgo astrology report, which will be coming soon. But there were so many pop-in little transits that I decided I'm just going to do these little bite-sized transits for you. And trines, remember, are those lucky opportunities, those moments of bliss when things just fall into your lap, when things come your way. And I am really excited to see a lot of trines in September. September has such good energy. And I just recorded my 9-star key astrology, and it is saying the same thing. We are at this new beginning, this new momentum when things are really going to happen for us. And we have some good news coming this September, finally. And even though both of these planets are retrograde currently, Jupiter stations retrograde today as I'm recording this, and Mercury has been retrograde in Virgo for a little bit, I will take this trine between Jupiter retrograde in Taurus and Mercury retrograde in Virgo as the most optimistic, future-oriented trine that we are seeing right now. And this corresponds just so well, like I was saying with the 9-star key, that we are moving into a new optimistic path forward, momentum, and all the elements are in a productive cycle in the Eastern astrology. And I love when the East meets West, we have this productive cycle where we can accomplish things in the 9-star key. And now when Mercury and Jupiter trine, this is a powerful time of using your Jedi mind powers, that's Mercury and Virgo, to expand your horizons and really manifest all that you desire. That's Jupiter. And later this month, we're going to have a Jupiter trine Sun or Sun trine Jupiter. And that is one of the luckiest astrology transits that there is. So holy smokes, we are in for some good times ahead for the month of September. I'm really excited about it. And I knew there was a reason that I chose September for my fall health fair for the Bend Health Guide. And here it is. We have the most positive month that we've had maybe all year. And this is it. September is fortunate, dare I say, a lucky month ahead. And when we emerge out of, we've just been in this like retrograde underground where we're not being seen, things aren't happening, there's been obstacles and conflicts and squares, and now we can emerge back into the community. And if you live in Bend, I would love to see you at my fall Equinox health fair at Unitarian on September 23rd. It's going to be such a magical event for emerging, for making friends, for listening to some amazing health and wellness speakers. And you may just meet new people this month and expand your circle of friends. This is a time for communication, for connection, for really getting out for that face-to-face connection that we've been all longing for. So many of us are spending way too much time online, on the computer, at home, or working. And this September is asking us to come outside again, to come face-to-face, to have friendships, relationships, maybe even some love could be found with this trine, Mercury and Jupiter. And my mantra for the month of September with this trine is, what if it all turns out better than you could have even imagined? And I swear I'm going to say this over and over because this is the theme of September. What if you put yourself out there and it turns out even better than you could have imagined? And to be honest, I'm not worried about Jupiter in Taurus going retrograde because this is one of the most positive, optimistic, lucky retrogrades. Can you believe a retrograde can be lucky? We have really been through the retrogrades this season, but now we come to Jupiter retrograde, and it is in an exact opposition to my sun. Jupiter in 15 degrees in Taurus is exactly opposite my Scorpio at 15 degrees, and I'm not worried. I think this is actually a lucky retrograde because Jupiter is the king who grants wishes. You can go to Jupiter and ask for what you want, especially if you are a Taurus. This year is your time to go to the king, to go to Jupiter and ask for what you want, and you just might get it this year. And this opportunity only comes around every 12 years. So if you are a Taurus, leave it in the comments what you want Jupiter to bestow upon you. I'd love to know. I'll send Reiki for it to manifest. I'm a really good manifester. I have a very strong Jupiter, and Scorpios are really good at manifesting. But this is really a good Jupiter retrograde for all the fixed signs. So if you are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, this is our lucky month, September. We have this Jupiter trine Mercury and the Jupiter retrograde trining our sign, which gives us these lucky break opportunities, these possible financial windfalls. And I'm saying this might be a good month to play the lottery. Let me know if you win, if you're a fixed sign. Only if you're a fixed sign, but everybody's going to do really well with this Jupiter Mercury trine and Jupiter retrograde. Like I said, not a scary retrograde. This is actually a really positive retrograde because Jupiter rules over faith. So try this magical manifesting combination where you ask, believe, and receive this month. I truly believe in this. Just pick one thing that you really, really want. It's really good when you're trying to manifest to just pick one thing. I talk to a lot of people. I teach Reiki classes, and people are like, I want to manifest these 5 different things, and they always have all these different ideas. But let's just try one simple thing at a time. When you get that thing, you can go on to the next thing. So just pick one thing and write it down. Make it an ask the universe moment. Ask Jupiter, the king who bestows wishes, for that one thing, and drop that one thing in the comments. Like I said, I will send distance Reiki for it to come true. And there's something about writing down what you want, though. Have you ever had that experience where you write it down and you make it happen just through the act of writing it down and asking for what you want? And then the next step is to really believe it is coming to you. Just feel it within your body and become an energetic vibrational match to the having it. And I did this when I was first starting out in massage. I didn't have any clients. I had maybe 5 clients when I was just starting out of the gate. But every time a client would come in, particularly on Saturday, I would tell this little fib because I really believed I was going to book out. That was the story I was creating. I was brand new to this business that I started. But I would tell these brand new clients, if you want to get in on Saturdays, you better book ahead because my Saturdays book out. Well, if you tell enough people that and then they book ahead, guess what? Your Saturdays are now booked out. So it was like writing my own story and making it come true just by having the belief that that would be my story. Have you ever done something? Have you ever manifested something just by believing it into reality? And it can feel a little bit like you're fibbing, almost like you're lying to yourself, because you're like, I'm going to have a Porsche. And you don't have the Porsche yet, but you just keep telling the story until suddenly you're driving a Porsche, right? So really believe it as if it is already happening. And then you just open your heart to receiving it. And I really do believe that receiving it takes place in the heart. You have to feel into the receiving, knowing that you deserve it, knowing that you're worthy of having the thing. And so with this Jupiter Mercury trine, I invite you to just try those 3 steps. Ask, believe, and receive. And see if you can manifest whatever it is you're trying to manifest. And the reason I'm not scared of this Jupiter retrograde is because Jupiter is the king who bestows wishes, making him the luckiest planet of all. And even his retrograde time can be a fortunate time when we can manifest our truest desire if we ask the king. And this is especially true if you are a Taurus, but really for all the fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. September is your luckiest month of the year. This is the time to put your wishes out there. If you have a wish, if there's something you want to manifest, leave it in the comments and I will send distance Reiki for your wish to come true. Because everybody, this is going to be lucky for everyone, and we have so many fortunate Jupiter transits this month. We're going to also have Sun trine Jupiter, which is amazing, but finally the fixed signs get a lucky break because we have had that whole Uranus square Saturn affecting the fixed signs for the past 2 to 3 years, and it has been a hard time for Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. If you're a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and you've had a hard couple last years, let me know in the comments because I know so many of us have. But now we get the rewards for all of our hard work, for all of our struggles, conflicts, and obstacles. Now the stars align to give us what we want to manifest, what we deserve, and all we have to do is ask, believe, and receive. And I'm going to talk about that more in my Sun trine Jupiter astrology report, so stay tuned for that. But this is going to be a time when wishes really do come true, and there's so many opportunities here with this Mercury-Jupiter trine for growth, for spiritual development. Jupiter, of course, is about faith and spiritual development, for manifesting all that you desire, but also just knowing that you deserve that financial support, knowing that you deserve to have all that you desire. Jupiter helps us step into our power to become our own king, to manifest in our own way. And this trining Mercury, using your skills of communications, negotiations, and putting yourself out there, this would be an excellent time to start a podcast or anything where you need to communicate in an expanded way, because Mercury is communication and Jupiter expands, and when they come together in a trine, this is an opportunity for expanded communications. Maybe you want to use this trine to get into writing. Write your book, write your novella, write your self-help book. And this is a time when you just have to have faith that what you desire is coming to you, and call it in like a magnet, becoming an energetic match to it, and you gotta have faith. Just like George Michael says. George Michael must have had a strong Jupiter, because you gotta have faith, faith, faith. And it will come with this Mercury trine Jupiter. So I wish you all the luck of the stars, and I will see you soon for the new moon in Virgo and that Sun trine Jupiter transit.